All right, thank you. I'm Dave. I'm Kate's prom date from that story. That's me. That's how we met. Thank you guys for being here. So I want to talk about this. I read an article in the news. You ever read the news wrong and it ruins your interpretation? Like, so I read an article and it said Tennessee lawmakers considering Texas-style abortion ban. And for like 10 minutes, all I could think of is, what is a Texas-style abortion? Like, what? Do they smoke out the baby? What is... Is there a lasso and a cowboy? What is Texan about this abortion? Like, I know in New York, we price out the fetus. That's our abortion. That's how we do it. But up to that moment, I'd only known the Irish abortion. That's where the fetus leaves and doesn't say goodbye. I know that one. But in the opposite of abortion news, my sister just had twins, which is cool. Boy and girl, very cute. And I sent a cute picture of them to my girlfriend, and she replied the same way she replies to anything cute. She goes, "Ooh, my ovaries." Girls say that whenever they see a guy do something fatherly or when they see a puppy lick a toddler. They go, "Ooh, my ovaries." And I'm sitting there with my phone in my hand like, fucking ew, dude. Like, gross. I'm talking about a baby and you're talking about your ovaries. There's only women could do that. There's no version where I could just see her holding a baby and I think it's genuinely cute. And I'm like, oh, my balls. That's so fucking cute. My balls are going to explode. Oh, my God. Whoa! No, it's wrong all the time. Don't do it. It's a wild way to start this. A little bit about me. I have a degree in mechanical engineering. I rigged your seats. If you leave early, they'll explode. But no, I really do. Does anyone else have an Android? Obviously. Yeah. Me and her. We're the only ones ruining your group chats. That's it. I have an Android because of engineering school. It's that simple. But I like it. It's, if nothing else, it's how I know my girlfriend loves me. All right? Because she has an iPhone, and our texting was so messed up, Android to iPhone, we just had to start using WhatsApp. Like a bunch of immigrants. Like, so she's got to be in it for me, all right? Like, she's either into me for me, or she's secretly Canadian and wants a green card. I don't know. That's how that works. But so I have that degree. I never really used it. Right after college, I started doing this. I started doing handyman jobs, moving jobs, shit like that. Which there's no easy. I can't just tell that to people. They have questions. You don't go from engineer to laborer. There's a story there. That's like hearing a guy be like, "Well, after law school, I bought a zoo." Obviously. Like, what's your life, dude? What happened? Like, oh, it's wild. But I like it. It's moving jobs. It's handyman stuff. It's all through an app called Taskrabbit. You guys may have heard of. If some of you don't know, TaskRabbit's an app where millennials hire me to do what their fathers couldn't teach them to do themselves. Or where boomers hire me to do what their sons can't do for free. That's really... Either way, I'm on that side of it. And it's wild. You meet people from all over. You don't know what a person's going to be like. You don't know what to expect. But if I know what the job is, I know exactly how it's going to go. Like, every time I build a crib, it's for a single mother that does not want me to leave. Like... She's just making shit up for me to fix. She's like, "You sure you don't want to stay for like a drink or a couple years? Anything." I mean, like, don't go. Some people are just lonely, dude. One guy had me show up for repairs. That was all he said. And I show up with a bag of tools. I twist a light bulb back on. I'm like, "Is that it?" The guy's like, "Well, it says here I have you for an hour." I'm like, "I charge an hour minimum. Do you need anything else fixed?" And he's like, "Well, the game's on. We could pop open some wine and get some pizza." I'm like, "Can you unlock the door?" Let me out. What's going on here? A lot of frat guys have me patch up holes in the wall when they don't get pussy. That happens. That's such a common problem that Home Depot makes a kit for it. I promise you, this is real. And they can't call it what it is. It's only for these people. They can't call it the no pussy hole punch kit. But it's what it is, because it's for them and no one else. It's a little 12-inch wire mesh. It's spackle, a spreader. It's a note from their dad that says, "I'm proud of you, son." That's what they need. But one time I'm patching up a hole, and it was down here. And I don't know if you've ever seen anyone uppercut a wall, but clearly this hole had another purpose. You know what I mean? Glorious purpose. That was glory hole. So it was a glory hole. It had to be a glory hole. Listen, the height, the duct tape. The guy was like, "Have you been here before?" I was like, "Nope." You recognize me. A lot of OnlyFans girls have me build stuff, which I know they're OnlyFans. I know they're OnlyFans girls. It's not rocket science, all right? They got 10 ring lights and no roommates. I get it. You know who they are. And also I recognize them. But, I promise. But amateur is my favorite porn category. So like 3 times a week, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, dude, I think I built that. Holy shit. I don't know you had tattoos, Christy. That's fucking awesome. I'm like looking in the background. I see she left a coffee mug on the nightstand I built. And now I'm just offended in the comments. Like, use a coaster, you whore. Like, all right. I'm Dave Jenkins. Have a good rest of the night, guys. Thank you.